Hello there and welcome back. In this video I am going to introduce you with Boolean operations. So there are 4 different Boolean operations in Figma and in most other vector softwares as well. Now the first one is called a union, and its purpose is to combine multiple shapes into one Boolean group. So let me show you. Here we're going to create one circle, or actually 2 different circles. So just press O key on your keyboard so we can actually create the circle. Now I'm going to hold down here Shift and Alt to create the perfect circle from the center, like that. There you go. I'm going to change its color to be some other different color, for example like this one. And now I'm going to duplicate this same circle by pressing a shortcut Ctrl D, and with that, as you can see, we have created here a new shape immediately. Now let's move that other circle, for example right here. As you can see, now when I select both of those elements from the top of our actual Figma interface, we have one icon which is called Boolean groups. And when I click this Boolean groups, then we're going to see 4 different Boolean operators or operations. Now the first one is a union selection. And if I now select those 2 elements and press this union selection, then we are going to basically get the new shape out of those 2 shapes that we have created. Okay. So as you can see, now we have only one element or layer here within our layers panel, and that layer actually contains 2 different items, but they are actually now presented as a union. Okay, there we go. And now whenever we add here, for example, some stroke color, as you can see that stroke color will be applied to that whole new union and not to those 2 circles separately. So that's how it works. Alright, next, the second Boolean operator is called subtract. So the purpose of a subtract is to remove the area of the shape or a set of shapes from a base shape. Now, when you combine shapes and use this subtract operation, then only the bottom shape layer will stay solid, while other layers or other shapes will be subtracted from it. So let me show you. Here now I'm going to just copy this union with Command or Ctrl D. There you go. Let's move this union right here. I'm going to press a shortcut Ctrl Shift plus G to ungroup this union into 2 different shapes. There you go. So now we have 2 different circles. And now I'm going to select this second operation, subtract. So as you can see, as soon as I do that, then we are going to get here the new shape, which is similar to the moon, right? So let me just click Ctrl Z to undo. So whenever you select multiple elements, only the element, let me just change the color of this top circle so we can actually distinguish those 2. So as you can see, that circle which is below or behind this red circle will actually stay solid, while this other element on top of that will disappear. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. So the third operator is called intersect, and its purpose is to create the new shape out of all overlapping parts. So let me show you. Here I'm going to also just duplicate this subtract right here. There we go. I'm going to press Ctrl Shift plus G to ungroup those 2. And now we're going to select both of those circles, and I'm going to press here intersect. So when I press that intersect, then that overlapping part on the middle of those 2 circles will actually turn into a new shape. There you go. So that's how this intersect operation actually works. And finally, the last Boolean operation is called exclude. So the exclude does the opposite thing from the intersection operation. So exclude will show only the areas of its sublayers that do not overlap. So let me just show you. I'm going to duplicate this intersection layer once again. So just press Ctrl D. There you go. I'm going to now press the shortcut to ungroup. So Ctrl Shift plus G. And now let's choose this last Boolean operator called exclude. And this is what kind of a result we are going to now get. So it's the opposite of intersection operation, because as you can see in this case with the exclude, we have basically excluded that intersection part. Okay, So that's how it works. Now, those were just some basic examples of how you can use Boolean operations, and of course you can combine that to create some more complex and customized shape by yourself quite easily. Alright, so that's it about Boolean operations in Figma, and for this video that will be all.